Connect Plus Primary 4 Students Book Term 1 Unit 2 Part 1. Unit 2 Plants and Animals. In this unit, I will understand the classification of animals, learn about the importance of size in the animal world, form comparative and superlative adjectives and adverbs, read about invertebrates, use contrasting ideas, make a habitat report. Look and discuss. 1. What different animals can you see? 2. Where do these animals live? 3. What do they need to live? Did you know a species of animal is a group of animals that are the same or very similar? There are millions of species of animals on Earth, and scientists discover new ones every year. Find out how many species of animals are there in Egypt. Lesson 1, Vertebrates, page 22. Read and listen how many types of animals lay eggs. Vertebrates. Vertebrates are animals with a backbone. There are 5 different types of vertebrates. Mammals. Mammals have hair or fur on their bodies. They are warm-blooded. They feed their babies with milk, and most of them give birth to their babies. They don't lay eggs. Humans are mammals. Most mammals live on land, but some live in the sea, such as whales and seals. Bats are the only mammal that can fly. Reptiles. Reptiles are cold-blooded. This means that they have to spend time in the sun to keep warm. Most reptiles have 4 legs, except snakes, who don't have any. They don't have hair or fur. They have scales. In addition, all reptiles lay eggs. Most reptiles live on land. Some can live in rivers or the sea, such as turtles, but they come onto land to lay their eggs. Amphibians. Amphibians can live on land or in water, but they need water or a moist habitat to survive. Like reptiles, they are cold-blooded and they lay eggs. However, amphibians, like frogs and toads, always lay their eggs in water. They have smooth skin, not scales. They can take in oxygen through their skin and their lungs. Fish. Fish live in water and take in oxygen through their gills. They can breathe air. They are cold-blooded and they lay eggs. They also have scales and they use fins to move. There are thousands of different types of fish in all water habitats: saltwater, freshwater, and wetlands. Birds. Birds are warm-blooded, but they don't have fur or hair. All birds have feathers, and they all have wings. Birds lay eggs, which are hard. Most birds can fly, but some can't. They have beaks, which are made of bone. Their beaks are different shapes because they eat different food. Some birds eat meat, some eat nuts, and some eat seeds. So the question again, how many types of animals lay eggs? There are 4 types lay eggs: reptiles, amphibians, fish, and birds. Page 23, exercise 2, read again, write the type of vertebrate. 1. Reptile. 2. Bird. 3. Fish. 4. Amphibian. 5. Mammal. Exercise 3, listen and say. 1. Vertebrate. 2. Gills. Fins. 3. Beak. 4. Fur. 5. Scales. Exercise 4. Play true or false. Amphibians lay eggs on land. False. They lay eggs in water. You can play different games on different animals with your friends. Find out. There are two kinds of mammals that lay eggs. Can you find out what they are called? The only living mammals that lay eggs are the duck-billed platypus and a type of animal called the Echidna, which is also called the spiny anteater. They live in Australia. Page 24, Lesson 2, Exercise 1. Read about size in the animal world. Where does the biggest animal in the world live? Big and small. In the natural world, there are some enormous animals and some tiny ones. The biggest animal on land is a mammal, the African elephant. The African elephant is bigger than the Asian elephant. The biggest animal in the world is also a mammal, but it lives in the sea. It's the blue whale, and it can be up to 30 meters long. In fact, they are the biggest animals that have ever lived on Earth. The whale shark is the biggest fish in the world. It's smaller than the blue whale at about 12 meters long. The smallest bird is the bee hummingbird, which is about 5.5 centimeters long. It lives in Cuba. The biggest bird is the ostrich. It can be 2.5 meters tall. Ostriches are faster than leopards, but they can't fly. In 2012, scientists discovered a tiny chameleon in Madagascar. People think it is the smallest reptile in the world, at just 30 millimeters long. But even that is bigger than a frog in Papua New Guinea. It's 7 millimeters long, so it is the smallest vertebrate that we have discovered. So again, where does the biggest animal in the world live? The blue whale lives in the sea. Exercise 2. Read again and answer. 1. Are African and Asian elephants the same size? No, the African elephants are bigger in size. 2. How big is a whale shark? It's about 12 meters long. 3. Can an ostrich fly? No, it can't. 4. When did scientists find a tiny chameleon? They found it in 2012. Did you know that ants are small but they are extremely strong? For their size, they are much stronger than humans. Exercise 3, page 25. Read about big and small animals again. Underline the comparative adjectives like smaller and bigger, and circle the superlative adjectives like the smallest and the biggest. Exercise 4. Read and complete the sentences with smaller or bigger. 1. An Asian elephant is smaller than an African elephant. 2. A blue whale is bigger than a whale shark. 3. An ostrich is bigger than a bee hummingbird. 4. A frog in Papua New Guinea is smaller than a chameleon in Madagascar. Exercise 5. Look and write. We will correct the forms and write it in the correct form. Verb to be can be is or am or are. An ostrich is faster than a leopard. 2. A bee hummingbird is smaller than an ostrich. 3. Ants are stronger than humans. Exercise 6. Read and write T for true or F for false. 1. The biggest animal in the world lives on land. This is false. It lives in the sea. 2. The biggest animal in the sea is a fish. False. It's the blue whale and it's a mammal, not a fish. 3. The smallest vertebrate is a bird. No, false again. It's the frog in Papua New Guinea. 4. The biggest bird in the world can't fly. True, it's the ostrich, and the ostrich can't fly. Exercise 7. Read and choose the correct word. 1. A frog in Papua New Guinea is the biggest or smallest vertebrate. It's the smallest vertebrate. 2. The biggest or the smallest bird is the ostrich. It's the biggest. Page 26, Lesson 3, Invertebrates. 1. Read, think, and say. Vertebrates are animals with a backbone. What do you think an invertebrate is? Exercise 2. Read the text. What does Sammy find out? Dad, I don't know what to write for my project, said Sammy sadly. I have to find out about some animals, but I don't know which animals to choose. Why don't you write about invertebrates? Asked Sammy's dad. More than 90% of all animals are invertebrates. Good idea, said Sammy. Can I look on the internet quickly to find out information, please? Of course, said Dad. Oh, wow, said Sammy. I've found a lot of information. Invertebrates are cold-blooded. They live on land and in water. Some invertebrates, such as crabs, have a hard shell for protection. Others, like jellyfish, have soft bodies. Some invertebrates can swim very well, such as the octopus and the squid. Do you have enough information for your project? Laughed Dad. Oh, yes, said Sammy. Wait, I have found more. Some invertebrates, such as snails, have hard shells and move very slowly. Others are faster. Dragonflies can fly very fast. Insects are also invertebrates. They have 6 legs, and I think grasshoppers are the most amazing insects. They can jump more than a meter. Did you know that the spider is not an insect? It has 8 legs and it is called an arachnid. It can move very quickly. Well done, said Dad. Have you finished your research? Can I have my cell phone back now, please? So, after we read, what do you think an invertebrate is? An invertebrate is an animal with no bone. What does Sammy find out? He finds out that they are cold-blooded and that 90% of animals are invertebrates, and some of them have soft bodies and they can swim, live in the sea like the octopus and squid, and most or all the insects are invertebrates. Some are very slow like snails and some are very fast like dragonflies. Now, exercise 3. Read the facts and choose. 1. Invertebrates are warm-blooded or cold-blooded? They are cold-blooded. 2. They can or can't all swim? No, they can't all, because we have all here. Some of them can and some can't. 3. They live on land and or but in water. And number 4, all or some invertebrates have a hard shell. Some of them have hard shells. Thank you for listening. وما تنسوش تعملوا لنا لايك and share وسبسكرايب لو أول مرة تسمعنا، واللي عايز معلومات زيادة هنلاقيها على الفيسبوك والانستجرام، اللينكس تحت الفيديو. وكمان ما تنسوش تتابعوا part 2 لنفس اليونت. See you soon. Bye.